Hello and welcome to episode 3 of From the Bottom Up to the Top, our save with Bradford Park Avenue in the Vanarama National League. And in today's game we are playing Slough in the Builder Base FA Trophy and Kettering Town in the Vanarama National League North. Since you were with us last, we've been on a little bit of a winning streak, so let's move into the game and have a look at how we've been doing. And here we are, as the aforementioned Slough game in the Builder Base FA Trophy third round is coming up shortly. But a quick look at what's been happening since you were last with us. As you'll see, we are still on the bottom of the table with 18 points. But we've won 3 games now. And those 3 games, since you were last with us, against Leamington, which we lost 4-2. We then lost against Kidderminster Harriers 4-1, and it was looking very, very sad for ourselves, and the challenge was looking to be quite large if we were going to achieve a game of getting away from the relegation zone. Since then, we played Brackley Town away from home and beat them 3-2. That was an interesting game. We went 1 goal up from Kawana after 10 minutes. They equalised soon afterwards. And then we managed to get a goal back from Jerome Jolly. More about Jerome Jolly very, very shortly. And then Chakawana scored in the 70th minute to give us the winning goal against Brackley, which Brackley at the time were just outside, and I think are still outside the relegation zone. So technically a 6-pointer from our point of view. And then we played Curzon Ashton, who were just above Brackley Town, and we have beaten them 2-1, thanks again to Jerome Jolly, who scored 5 minutes into injury time. George Danaher got us off to a start. Again, they equalised, but we did actually manage to win out in this game when it looked very likely that we wouldn't do so. So that leaves us currently, as I said, we have been in the transfer market again since you were last with us. As you will see, we have brought in Jerome Jolly. He is a wide player, can play in any of these positions down the left hand side. Not so good at attacking midfield left, but he can play. His best position is natural midfield left, but he can also play in defence as well. So he's a possible prospect, and has played a couple of games for us so far. He started 1 game and come off the bench for the other. He scored 2 goals, and he's got an average rating of 7.7 to date, so a good start for Jerome Jolly. And then we've also brought in Michael Collins. He is a 33-year-old journeyman, has joined us on a free. Let's have a look, see where he's actually been. He's been to Huddersfield, Scunthorpe, Wimbledon, Oxford, York, Bangalore in India, Leighton Orient, Halifax Town, Atherton Town, and Bradford Park Avenue as it is now. So he will give us a little bit of quality there in midfield. The board liked the signing, and hopefully he will do it for us. He's started 2 games so far, and has an average rating of 7.25. So that's what's happened to date. Not a lot else to tell you about at the moment. We continue to bring in players on loan. We're looking to shore up a couple of positions. We are getting a little bit over our wage budget now. Well, still 3,930. I don't think that's changed greatly since you were last with us. Which takes us through to the game we've got coming up against Slough. And this is the side that we picked for the game against Slough in the Builder base. Spice in goal, Mapufu in defence and left defence, Howard, Priestley, Webb, Marriott as our defensive midfielder, and then defensive winger Jolly, Collins in central midfield. Hibbs is our right defensive winger, and then Hurst and Chakwana are our strikers. Hurst is in for Danaher, who was injured in the last game and will be out for around about 12 days, and that's pretty much the only changes that we've got that have been made to date. So without any more to do, let's get on with the first game against Slough. And so here we are. Slough, the team as pre-mentioned, and our substitutes are Nicholson, Lund, Lowe, Nowalski, Klee, Hall and Lyons. We'll submit that team and see how we can do against Slough. Taking a long time to get into the game. I was hoping there it wasn't crashing. Slough, interestingly, do we know where they are? I don't think we can click into them from here. Anyway, we'll carry on. And Slough have lost 3 of their last 5 games, so I expect you to pile on the misery today. Go out there and give fans money's worth. All the best out there. Have fun. Been a good run lately. Go out there and impress me. That wasn't necessarily the team talk we wanted, but we will do our best and see what we come out with. So far we've had the better of the game, but no highlights. Slough have the first highlight. And well saved by Spice, and a good tackle there from Howard to save them getting in. Marriott's been booked. Time for a bit of creativity, I think. Certainly having best of the first half an hour. Not many in the way of highlights. Very tight match, I'm guessing. Slough Town have the highlight. Had to be offside there, I would have thought, but so there we are, the end of the first half. Nothing really of great ilk. We've had 9 shots, 2 of which have been on target, and that again is our downfall. Only 45% of the possession. Will assertively say I'm not pleased with what I've seen. We can do better than that, and we have done in the last couple of games. We need to tell Isaac Marriott to take it easy. Assertively tell him you need to play it calm. And let's see if we can pull this out of the bag against Slough. 0-0 half time. Joshua Webb now taking a yellow card, as has Jerome Jolly, and a goal for Slough. And it's time to show some passion. Deep free kick, and I'm not quite sure what Spice was doing. He was well off his line. Got beaten every time. Ooh, that really is level, I think. And we're picking up lots of bookings here. Collins with the free kick, and that's wide, always going wide by the looks of that. Right, and now Chukawana has picked up a knock. We're going to make some substitutes anyway. We got Jamie Lyons who can come on for Chukawana. Who else have we got? Mapufu, Joshua Webb. Let's go back one. We'll have London for Webb, and what we're going to do is we're going to change this up because we need to attack now. So defensive is no good anymore. In fact, let's put him on attack. And what does Lyons prefer? He prefers to be a poacher on attack. Hurst isn't best in position anyway. So we'll do that just in case we pick up another injury. And see if we can get this one. It looks like we're going to lose this, guys. And we do indeed. Pretty much cut one another out in that game, but a narrow defeat for us, which is a bit of a shame. But anyway, it just means we can concentrate on getting the league now. Passionately. I'm far from pleased with what I've seen from the team. And so there we go with that, and we'll be right back. Let's just have a look at the injury for. He's out for 2 or 3 days, so that's okay. He'll be back and fine for the next game. Which leaves us to the game against Kettering Town. We'll be right back with that game very, very shortly. And here we are in the tactics setup, and this is our team to play against Kettering Town. And I have one small problem. I did actually rest the squad after the last game. But for some reason the rest is still on there. I only put it on for a day, so I'm not quite sure what's happened. So we may get to a point where it doesn't allow us to play these players, in which case we will have a little bit of a problem. But the team I've selected is Spice in goal. Lowe comes in for Mapufu, who is really does need a bit of rest. Howard, Priestley, Webb, Joshua Webb, Marriott as defensive midfielder. Nicky Clee comes in for Jolly, who really needed a bit of a rest as well. Collins in central midfield, Hibbs on the right side of midfield, and then Hurst and Lyons makes his first start in attack, as Chukawana, he's fighting fitness, having been injured in the last game, and he's coming back to fitness, so we've got him on the bench just to come on if we need to. And Danaher is now starting to come back from being unfit, and will from injury is the word I was looking for, and he should be back fairly soon. So this is the team we're going with. Let's see if it'll allow us to select. It does, so we're okay. Thank goodness for that. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Kettering playing a 4-4-2, and assertively I know we're underdogs here, but go on out there and give fans performance. Do you know what I mean? So nothing but a win from this match. Keep our good run going. We'll go with that. Maybe we should have gone with the underdog talk. Who knows? So, Kettering Town and Bradford and Avon. Kettering have the first highlight. Hopefully that's not bad news. It is bad news, but it's been disallowed for offside, thankfully, and we'll see now. Oh yes, definitely offside. So lucky for us, we've got an offer in for a player on loan to shore up the central defence. More about that at the end of the game. So half an hour in, let's get creative. Jake Hibbs has got a yellow card. And we have a corner. Collins to take the corner. Crosses in and a goal. That is Clee has scored the goal there. Nicky Clee, his first goal of the season. A corner from Michael Collins. Bradford 1, Kettering 0. Lovely cross. And the goalkeeper really couldn't get to that. Perfect time for a goal. 1 minute into injury time at the end of the first half. And we need to look after that after half time. So we're going to say things are going well, but I know you're capable of better. The underdog talk didn't work either. Oh, and I've done it again. Not told Jake Hibbs to ease off. Hopefully he doesn't get sent off. Priestley with the free kick. Hurst picks the ball up in midfield. He's on a run on it all on his own and couldn't quite beat the goalkeeper. Spice up for Field. I think that was Hurst. Well cut out by Howard. Brilliant cut out. Marriott to Collins. Collins to nobody. Expect more of Collins. And well met, but Spice was equal to it. Didn't get that ball away very well though. And Kettering have the attack again. And sprayed it out wide. Kettering with the cross, blocked. Comes in this time, and that's gone over the top. So let's have a look and see what substitutes need doing. Michael Collins is struggling. I think we might take him off for Nanowski. Jamie Lyons not having a great game and he's apprehensive. I think we might be Chakwana on for the last, well, perhaps last 20 minutes. We'll give him a little bit longer. Jake Hibbs not having a good game. Let's take him off for Ryan Hall, and we'll turn Ryan Hall into a winger on attack. Clee we're going to put as a wing on attack. We know we're going to make the substitution with Jamie Lyons. In fact, let's just, for the few minutes he's on, let's turn him into a poacher and just see if that makes life a bit better for him. And we will replace one of the defenders with Lund in just a couple of minutes. A free kick from Kettering, which went behind, thankfully. Danny Lowe's got a booking. Right, so 15 minutes to go. Let's make the second of the substitutions that we're going to. We're going to bring Chakwana on for Jamie Lyons. Chakwana likes to be an advance forward, so we will make him the advance forward, and then Billy Priestley is struggling, albeit he's having a good game. Howard not so much, so difficult decision here. I think we'll leave it for a minute and just see, make sure nobody gets injured in these dying minutes. Kettering with the throw. At the end of this we may well go to a balanced if we don't concede. Oh, and we conceded. Could see it coming, and he was all on his own. Drifted away, and I presume that's Webb. Oh no, it's Hall. Just onside. Right, show some passion. And with that in mind, we are going to make our final change, which I think is going to be Joshua Webb for Mitchell Lund. And the other question is, do we really need the win, and we're in danger of losing this. Oh, Clee beats his man, but not only as far, but Hall has the ball now. Hall, come on Ryan, you can do it. He's going to have a shot on his own, and we're going to go to a positive and try and contain this if we can. We have a free kick. Priestley forward. Howard and Priestley back to Spice with a long ball forward. Hurst there. Collins across to Hall. Chakwana. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper. If Chakwana had been 100%, that would have gone in, I feel sure. We might have to settle for a draw here, but a draw's better than a loss. So we continue our undefeated run in the league. I'm far from pleased. Know that we can do far better, and they don't seem to want to perform in front of the camera for you guys. So there we are. That's the game. We have moved off the bottom though, which is interesting, with that draw, but we have played one more game than Alfreton Town now, so they have a game in hand over us, as does Guiseley, but we are only 7 points adrift of a Brackley Town, having played the same amount of games. So things are looking a bit brighter for us. We're on 19 points, and denied a late goal. Yes, that would have been a huge difference for us had we got that. So 1-1 against Kettering Town. We will play through now, and we will come back probably as Alfreton Town are the side that is around us. That's a 6-pointer. So we're gonna. My plan is to come back around Alfreton Town and Gloucester City, and then we'll see where we are positioned in the league, as to which games we have here to pick up the end of the season, which one's going to give us the most entertainment then, if you like. So I hope you enjoyed that. It's a big thumbs up if you have, and don't forget to stay tuned and subscribe to the channel. Add any comments to the comments column, and I look forward to seeing you on Monday for the next episode of From the Bottom Up to the Top.